Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play The Witcher. We have arrived in chapter 3 of 5 apparently, and well, there's an epilogue. So we're maybe like halfway through the game. Well, we're at the beginning of chapter 3, so it's probably less than halfway. It really depends on how long the remaining chapters are going to be, because one was pretty short, I think. So maybe it's a third through the game, something like that probably. Anyway, yes, and we have arrived at a completely new place, and we still have stuff to explore. So I don't know, maybe we want to make our way over to the new Qarter and see what else we can find on our way there. I think I've spoken to these people already, so let's just move on and see what else we can find. A gambling den. Oh, I'm probably be able to play some dice poker here, right? Don't need any of that stuff. Well, this gambling den is suspiciously empty though. Maybe they only come out at night to play. That would make sense anyway. And now I'm on the other side of this. Oh, I'm over here. Okay, so let's just follow this road and this should bring us to the inn, right? Well, I guess I'll take the alcohol. Can always make use of that.
My garden is watered.
What
the hell is going on with these guys? I think they're standing here because it protects them against the rain. It's always kind of funny to me how everyone keeps running away once it starts to rain. So, Maribor Gate, and there's supposed to be a herbalist very close by. Let me check the doors too. Merchant's house. Oh.
Leave my daughter in, please.
I'll pay you. What the hell? What the hell is that supposed to mean? He tells me to leave his daughter in peace, and my possible answer is I'll pay you. I don't even want to know what happens if I pay him. Yeah, I want nothing from your daughter.
I want nothing from your daughter.
I don't believe you. Get out of my house, you blooming drifter!
Listen, good man.
Out, or I'll kick you out!
I'd prefer a peaceful resolution.
Shove off.
I've heard enough insults.
I'll take you with one hand, bastard! Take that!
What the hell? Oh, well, apparently I'm fist fighting this guy now. Well, I kinda intruded into his home, so this doesn't feel very right to, you know, knock this poor guy out now just because he wanted me to leave his house. It's kind of strange. Anyway, this wasn't too difficult. It's okay, Geralt.
Damn you! Pass then. Just don't beat me anymore.
I don't want anything from your daughter. But I mean, now that I'm here, I may as well try to speak to her. There may be more to it. Maybe she's upstairs? Okay, so apparently this is his daughter.
Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. I apologize for the intrusion.
That's all right. I'm terribly bored since Papa caught the troubadour Dandelion here. No one sees me.
So, what has Dandelion been doing?
He caught Dandelion? Doing what?
He was to teach me music. One day, Papa returned from the trading post earlier than usual. We were rehearsing the cantata, A Bird's Tears. Papa walked in at the climax.
I
Is
can
that an
imagine.
obscene song?
No, it's beautiful. Very poetic. Papa couldn't understand why the rehearsal was in the nude. He was furious. He pulled an old crossbow from behind the wardrobe. Luckily, his vision isn't what it used to be.
What happened then? Don't leave me hanging here. Yeah, heard any interesting gossip?
Heard any interesting gossip?
Nothing. Papa doesn't let me out of the house.
So I'm going to assume that Dandelion managed to escape if his aim isn't as good anymore. Alright, take care.
Take care.
Well, that was an interesting... Oh, Dandelion's loot. Quest item, Dandelion's loot. It should be returned to him since he may need it. Indeed. I'll take Dandelion's loot. So this must have happened after the party, because he still had his loot at the party, and then apparently he must have lost it here when trying to escape from the father. Or something like that. Oh dear. Anyway, I got totally sidetracked here, so let's leave this place again. And... oh, I'm on the other side again. Yeah, this is the marketplace. Alright, yeah, let me try to find my way to that inn. Okay, this is apparently the huge road, which apparently seems to go alongside the city wall, so maybe I'm just going to stick to this road now. Well, this is another Melitelli shrine. Can't put anything in that though. Oh, this is a herbalist's house. I don't really need that. Take that to Marion Rye, I guess. Dwarven Spirit. And that door is locked. Well, the herbalist doesn't seem to be at home. I don't need so many different versions of wine. It's only filling up my inventory. Okay, okay, no more getting sidetracked, please. I want to go to that inn, and this is the exit. So the inn is somewhere in that direction, but how? Okay, this is actually not a way I can go.
enchant you with his evil eye, bitches.
Okay, this is
hide your women. Any cat.
apparently my reputation precedes me. Okay,
I'm not playing that.
this seems to be the proper place. A lot of drunkards, so the inn must be near.
None may say I consort with witches.
And, well, look at that. More contracts. Archaeospore, Gravier, Cockatrice, Fledder, Ghoul, Kikimore, and Wyvern. I'll take them all, and probably should just read them all and then drop them, because they're kinda clog up my inventory. Pretty sure I killed at least some of these creatures already in greater numbers, so I may actually be able to finish some of them pretty quickly. Alright. There you go. Lots of contracts. And yeah, I think I may already be... Fangs of 3 Flatters for Valorat. I have a few of them already. Apparently I already have enough ghoul stuff and enough Gravier stuff. So I definitely need to find this Valorat guy, because
Grant me a moment.
is paying for all that stuff.
Noble sir.
Are you propositioning me?
No, sir. I await a proposition from you.
Okay. Take a look at this. I can show a ring. Well, I don't have any special rings at the moment. Be back with something nice soon. I'm guessing she expects something very specific.
Be back with something nice soon.
I don't know why I would want to anyway, unless it's just for some more sex, which it probably is. But oh, this is the inn. Okay, let's go inside. All right. All right. This place is a lot roomier than the inn we've been in before. Oh, hey, Dandelion! you don't imagine what I just found today.
Geralt, I'm glad you're here.
I'm not in the mood for music, Dandelion. We'll talk later.
Geralt, I promised to perform for all these people and I don't have my lute.
Yeah.
You have a problem.
Geralt.
Well, I have your loot, but I want to hear your side of the story, so please go ahead.
What happened to your loot?
Long story. Tell you over a drink?
Okay. Let's see, what would you like? You like the cherry stuff, right? Do I have any more of the cherry? I don't think I have more. Cherry Spirit Cordial, this was the one you liked.
Don't be ridiculous, Geralt.
What? You liked it the last time?
Geralt.
So what's so special about this loot?
What's so special about this loot?
It's the one I got from Teruviel in the Valley of Flowers. Remember?
I have amnesia, remember? So who's Teruviel?
Who's Teruviel?
The she-elf from the Blue Mountains. You did quite a number on her nose when you two first met.
Where is she now?
I heard she joined the Skoyatel. I wonder if she's still alive.
So, Valley of Flowers?
In the Valley of Flowers?
I even wrote a ballad about that, where the devil says goodnight. I'll be singing it today.
I remember that, I don't recall. Well, let's see what he says if I do remember it.
I remember that.
Great. So you know why I want that loot back.
No.
What's
Let's
so special?
try this again, so I don't recall.
I don't recall.
This doesn't really do anything either. Let me talk to you again, Dandelion.
Geralt.
So, you don't want the cherry stuff. So, I don't know. How about some wine instead? Okay, he likes the wine. Let's give him more wine. And I have a bunch of red wine as well.
Great idea.
Seriously? How much more can he take? Alright.
Ugh, forgot how tough you were.
So, tell me about the loot now.
Got up the courage to tell me about the loot?
I guess. My loot's at the home of a rich merchant. The house is on the west side of Salt Square. And I can't possibly leave. The crowd awaits.
And now you're completely drunk. So why wouldn't you tell me that earlier?
Why wouldn't you tell me earlier?
Well, the merchant caught me giving his daughter lessons.
In what?
Relax, Geralt. Music.
Yeah. I know how this story ends. Yeah, I mean, I already knew this, but I kind of wanted to hear his side of the story anyway. So let's give him back his loot, right?
Here's your loot.
Great. I owe you one. I need to prepare.
When's your performance?
After 8 at night. Come if you want.
And you need to get sober again. So yeah, I will come if I can.
If I can.
Okay, and of course I'm drunk now too, but I'm at a inn, so I should be able to sleep somewhere, right? So let's try to find Oh, the innkeeper's right over here. I don't know. Let's take a room and sleep for a few hours, and then we will continue to explore this place. I wish I could draw my sword, because at least with my sword drawn I can run. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
It's not every day I get an illustrious customer like you.
Greetings.
Can I help you?
First of all, I need a rest.
I need rest. Got a room?
Yes, 5 orins.
I'll take it. Okay, and apparently I can level up too. Let's unlock Intelligence 3. Knowledge of the cleansing ritual enables performance of the cleansing ritual in place of power. Increase in chance of extracting ingredients from both herbs and defeated foes. Bomb preparation. I don't really need that stuff, so I may just put some more points into my sword. Works? No, hang on a second. Well, I do have the ignicine, so I can incinerate them and then I can do the damage. Okay, I see how that works. Let's get more damage here too. And more damage. And when did Dandelion said he was going to perform? I wish it would just tell me the exact time of day. Let's meditate till dusk.
I'll smash your face.
Stand still.
Well, there he is. With his performance.
Armed as you are, I'd stay clear of the guards.
Okay.
Hit me, chickie.
Start with a warm-up.
No challengers.
La 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 la.
Well, I leave you be and to your admirers over here. Well, I can't get past them.
Your mother sucks dwarf
Okay,
cock.
I can.
I'll smash your face. No challengers.
Alright, but look at this. This is another fight pit, so I probably want to
No
find
challengers.
whoever is the toughest one in here.
Greetings, Whitey. Got money? Wanna fight?
Farewell.
No, I'm looking for probably somebody who has a name, because the last few opponents had
I'll
actual
smash your
names.
face.
How about this guy?
I was once invincible, the Great White Hope. Now I loiter around cesspools because of one fight.
You were a warrior?
A boxer. I had fans galore. Women. Gold. And now?
What happened?
Judges disliked blows below the belt. They disqualified me.
I see.
I fought until
Until?
Until?
I fought the lion.
Did he...
One punch. Deadly. And I realised I'd never win. I've worn a hood ever since to avoid being recognised.
After one punch?
It was a spiritual transformation. I can tell you.
A wager, huh?
200 orins.
Alright, sure.
I'm in.
Let's do this.
Dandelion is truly talented.
Okay, guy.
No challengers.
Eat dirt.
I wonder if I can, like, take potions during a fight to make me, like, tougher. That would be kind of cheating, though, wouldn't it? And it's not really necessary either, so there you go. Alright, another opponent defeated.
Did you train with the lion?
I'm a witcher. I win.
Take your prize.
I'll take the meteorite steel and the runic stone. I'll take the magical sign and the runic stone. Huh. Well, in this case, I may actually forgo the gold and take one of these. Well, I just made a new sword, so I'm not sure if I want more meteorite. But I don't know what a magical sign is. I don't know. I'll take the meteorite for my next forging, I guess.
I'll take the meteorite steel and the runic stone.
Take it and be gone.
Alright. So what did I get? Okay, another piece of red meteorite. And another rune stone. I may actually want to drop this off at the innkeeper.
You'll
And
only
I don't
bring
need to
trouble.
carry it around.
A famous monster slayer gracing my modest inn.
Greetings.
Can I help you?
First of all, let me use your storage. I'm going to put that stuff in here. I mean, these are just for temporary improvements. So I may actually want to keep them, but I'm going to leave a few of these alcohols as well. I can always get them out of storage again if I need to make some potions. Okay, let's talk to him again.
A famous monster slayer gracing my modest inn.
Greetings.
Can I help you?
I'm here about the notice. I'm not sure if I'm able to do this
I'm
already.
here about the notice.
Yes, the wyvern meat. You have 3 pieces?
I'll return. Yeah, that one I don't have.
Greeting.
Can I?
Tell me about the meeting that occurs upstairs.
Tell me about the meetings that occur upstairs.
The noble Luvarden of the Merchants Guild rented the first floor of my inn. I'm to supply food and drink and keep my mouth shut.
I'm invited. Tell me more.
If so, you know all you need to know. If you feel you don't honor my discretion...
Maybe some
Okay.
gold will untie your tongue.
I like gold, but you can't possibly pay me as much as Luvarden. Besides, I'd rather not annoy his backers.
Who's backing Luvarden?
Quiet! I've said too much already.
Oh, smash your
Okay,
face.
this is very mysterious.
Oh, forgive me. Busy now.
Try that.
Oh, forgive me.
And
Busy
he actually
now.
doesn't want to talk to me anymore. I must have offended him. Alright, in that case,
No challengers.
let me look around a little bit more.
Be nice.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I can take more wine now. I've given a lot to Dandelion.
Indeed. Noblesse oblige. My patience has ended.
There is somebody who has a name. Don't walk away. Let me talk to you.
A witcher? They said your kind was extinct.
Very nearly. I'm Geralt.
I'd rather not reveal my true name, my knightly vows. If you wish, you may call me Patrick de Wazy.
Of the, Flaming Rose.
Indeed, I'm a member. Perhaps you could lend me some assistance.
With what?
My sister. Will you hear her story? One day we found her unconscious in bed. Blood trickled from fang marks on her neck. We had no doubts. A vampire.
Fang marks don't necessarily mean a vampire.
These clearly did, for after a time, my sister disappeared. She must have been transformed and then escaped.
If she is a vampire, I'll have to...
Above all, I would like you to find her. Confirm our suspicions.
I guess I can do that. Do you know one Siegfried of Dennis? Oh, is this his somebody he knows? But this guy is actually called Patrick de Wazy. Kind of funny.
Do you know one Siegfried of Denale?
Indeed.
What news of him?
He is due to be promoted. In fact, he possibly has been already. I don't know, we never speak.
Can you tell me why?
He is transformed since the swamp. I said to him, Honourable Siegfried, I congratulate you. Your honour and faith vanquished the pagan rabble. He gazed upon me strangely, saying, "Honourable? Perhaps. Honour and faith? Certainly not. We were victorious, for they were hungry and poorly armed. A bit of blood, and he has forgotten all about honour. He should follow his father's example."
Where can I find him?
His father? Dead.
No,
purportedly torn apart by a
I
manticore.
think I was talking
I
about
meant
Siegfried.
Siegfried.
Yeah.
He trains recruits in front of the Order's seat in the temple quarter.
Okay, hang on a second.
Yes?
Before you leave, I will look for your sister.
All right. I'll look for your sister.
You should have no trouble recognizing her. None can ignore her azure eyes. She is a slim, beautiful blonde.
I'll do what I can.
Okay. Alright, so, new quest, Blue Eyes.
Damn, it's hot in this thing.
Where's the Blue Eyes quest? I promised to find the blue-eyed girl who was bitten by a vampire. I should look around town. Okay, okay. Yeah, apparently, Siegfried is having some doubts about the fight against the Qarter. That is interesting. I would kind of like to see him again. He seemed like a nice guy.
Have a seat. I'll be with you soon.
Yeah, maybe I can give you some of my stuff. Like this one, which I'm pretty sure I just stole from you. But I mean, this is what I do, right? Anyway, that should be enough. And
That's what I'll do.
yeah, I want to explore the city a little bit more, but
I'll take your order in a minute.
I would prefer to do it during the day.
Any rooms?
5 orange, just for you.
Because, you know, most people are out and about during the day and not at night, so let's actually sleep again for a few hours. So it's day again, and then we will continue to look around the city.
I'm mad.
I assume that Dandelion will have finished his performance by now.
Stand still.
Yep.
I'll smash your face. I'm itching to hit someone.
Maybe we want to talk to him again.
Carol, I'm giving a concert tonight.
Again?
Don't say.
Thanks in no small part to you. Want to play dice, kill some time?
Maybe
Not
later.
now,
Maybe later.
Dandelion.
I do need to find more dice poker players though, so I will try to play him at some point. I'm not sure if he's a professional or somebody who's of interest to that quest, but I will try to play him sooner or later. Okay,
Another sent you.
let's talk to this guy.
Did the guild send you?
No one sent me.
Forgive me. They chased me from the market when I refused to join the guild.
I'm only interested in what you have to offer.
Sorry for my hasty judgment. Please look.
Okay. Alright, so he has this nice new outfit too, which I still can't afford. Yeah, I don't need anything at the moment.
Care to see my wares?
So, why won't you join the guild?
Why won't you join the guild?
Someone's trying to take over the guild, and I hate rules that force me to give free arms to some and refuse business to others.
Who's taking over the guild?
Someone with powerful links. Even the richest merchants are fearful. Vast quantities of weapons are requested, which could only be for the Grand Master or the King.
It's interesting that his spoken word didn't fit the subtitle. He said the Grandmaster, but it's actually written out as Jacques de Aldesburg in the subtitles.
Thanks for the information. Good luck.
You're welcome. We're in for a
Okay,
deluge.
somebody's trying to take over the Armorers Guild. Not sure if this means something. It may. Watchtower. Okay.
We're not trained to fight monsters.
That's fair
The
enough.
Knights of the Order took our wine stash again.
I'm so sorry for you. Why would they do that? Oh, they're just being bullies.
You don't belong here.
You're actually right about
moral
that.
duty to defend this city.
I'm just intruding into other people's houses again, as usual.
You don't belong here.
Yeah, but I need to look through your stuff. So, where did I end up now?
What's this?
Oh, haven't we met earlier?
Greetings, Witcher.
The outskirts cramping you?
I was ordered back to Vizima. King Foltest is returning soon. In the meantime, I reward those who tend to public nuisances.
Public nuisances?
Rewards for monsters. Got anything?
So, what pays well?
What pays well?
A huge wolf has appeared in the swamp, and the locals claim wyverns steal their children.
Wyverns don't hunt humans without provocation.
Locals, nothing but trouble. They probably tried to drive the wyverns off.
Tell me more.
Ask.
So where did you learn about this?
Where did you learn about monsters?
A family heirloom. A book wherein all beasts are described and shown. Know what it says there?
What?
Each monster embodies a human iniquity. Devourers. Gluttony. Vampires. Drunkenness.
What's a giant centipede embody?
I think Geralt is not impressed with his knowledge or theories.
Farewell.
Okay.
A real downpour.
The Order of the Flaming Rose, the eternal fire is our only hope. Don our glistening armor and fight for humanity's good and salvation. Members enjoy many privileges, including tax exemption, a generous share of booty taken from terrorists and enemies of humanity, free absolution granted by high-ranking priests, extensive training. I may have read this earlier already. Yeah, I don't need to go to the cemetery at the moment. Well, I may actually want to, because there is one of these reliefs on the cemetery, right? Yeah, let me check out the Watchtower's warehouse. I'm kinda inclined to take one of these really nasty looking weapons just to see how Geralt fights with them, like the Morning Star or whatever. And, you know, just use it for fun once or twice. So I probably should move on. Where exactly am I now? Cemetery Gate, New Narrowcourt Inn. House of the Queen of the Night. Triss House, Old Forge. Town Hall, Vivaldi and Sons Bank. Warehouse adjacent to bank. Yeah, I don't know. I may actually want to try to explore the unexplored areas of the city. Sorry for the cut just now. My game just crashed. Actually the first time this game crashed on me, which isn't too bad considering that this is a bit older. And older games sometimes are a bit wonky on new computers. However, my last autosave was when I left the inn, so I had to replay a few minutes, which was a bit annoying. But yeah, let's
I don't even feel like complaining about
continue towards the unexplored areas of this map.
Can't see a thing.
I mean,
know your place, Witcher.
Have I been? No, I haven't been in this house before.
A Witcher, hide your women.
Yeah, I know. Hide your women. Sound advice.
The price of sulfur is dropping because of the trade war with Redania.
Well, thank you for that piece of information.
Why did they declare martial law in this district alone?
I don't know. What are you doing there anyway? Oh, are you... Ah, you're working on the fire. I like the fact that these people have all sorts of different activities, you know, cleaning up, doing this or that. That's a lot of detail in this game. Okay, yeah, Triss' house is over there. I don't
Know your place, Witcher.
Don't need to get in Triss' house again. But let's see if I can get to this old forge, maybe?
Must it rain right now?
I'm not sure if I can get through here.
Why must it rain?
I refuse to be soaked.
Let's just check the other houses. But yeah, these people definitely... Well, you're right about that. But I'm glad that you don't really mind me looking through all your stuff. But yeah, these people definitely are wealthier than the people in the Temple Quarter. They have
behind this?
Nicer houses and stuff. And they don't seem to be
hide your women.
Quite as miserable as the other people. Yeah, I don't know how to get to that forge. So I'm just going to look in all the other houses first. Have I been in this one already? They all look kind of similar.
Are you ill? Vivaldi is insolvent. What a catastrophe.
Right, his bank is apparently somewhere in this quarter of the city. So maybe I want to check that out, and then it's probably time to end the episode. Yeah, it's apparently pretty close by, so let's see if we can't get there. The bank, okay, let's have a look inside. Vivaldi and Sons Bank. Well, not really his bank anymore, apparently. I can't talk to you.
No need to rush.
Well, I don't really have any business in the bank, do I?
I feel lusty. What?
Yeah, I can't get through here. I can't talk to the banker. So
what do you want?
Not much to do here. So what is this town hall? Is this something that I need to check out? How do I get inside the town hall? Alright, here we are. Well, these are a lot of important looking people.
So many hours waiting. I've been here 3 times.
I see.
I've been here 3 times.
Apparently this place involves a lot of waiting.
So many hours waiting.
Yeah.
I hope I have enough for the bribe.
And apparently corruption as well.
Yes? I'm here about the notice.
Do you have 5 cockatrice feathers?
Oh. Actually no.
Not yet.
Don't bother me, I'm working. Next.
I know I have some of the contracts already, but not these ones. Huh. Town clerks.
At least I'm not a seamstress.
Okay.
Glue, stamp, all day. Yes?
Work at town hall?
Unoriginal. You'll have to try harder.
I fulfill your every dream, my lady. You're a naughty girl. These dialogue options are all kind of strange. But you seem to know what you want, yes?
I see you know what you want.
My dear departed husband thought me a she-devil. Care to tame me, Whitey?
I'll think about it.
Maybe next time.
Well, that was an interesting discussion.
Glue, stamp, all day.
These are troubled times.
Stamp, all Yes?
Work at town hall?
Unoriginal. You'll have to try harder.
Are you going to try that pickup line on every town clerk now? Let's try a different line this time.
I'll fulfill your every dream, milady.
Be my groom to keep me from gloom.
This shrew needs taming.
They're pretty unimpressed with my attempts, though.
Maybe next time. Temp. All day, all week. Fold.
Alright,
blues, temp.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll...
Good girls don't get promoted.
I'll leave them be. These ladies seem to be pretty busy. Okay, well this is an interesting place, but I can't really do anything here at the moment.
End the lines.
Yeah, that's a good reason to protest. I'm sure. Anyway, let's end the episode here for now. I think I have explored most of it. Well, except the old forge and probably some of the houses. So I guess in the next episode I will try to start with some of my quests. I need to read through them all and see what else I can do here. So yeah, I will figure something out. Anyway, let's end it for now. Thank you for watching and see you again next time.
I'll use my influence.